It's what it is.
You-
Hello, Aruán Ortiz. We are very excited to present you at the second Latin Free Jazz Festival next week. And I really would like to know what is your feeling about the title? What does this mean to you, this Latin Free Jazz? Do you relate to it?
well, I'm just glad that that I got a call to perform. That you guys call me.
So, do you not relate to the word Latin, or do you not relate to the
Oh, it's
word free
depends. I
jazz,
mean,
or do
Latin.
you not like to be labeled?
Well, label is interesting thing that the industry always try to put you in the category, maybe
Right.
for business purposes, more than I mean, music is just music, and I believe in stylus. So whatever you are able to create is a necessity for self-expression, more than following a specific category to be part of. For me, I'm around surround music and around music, and what I would like to do is generate music as a necessity that I have. For me, music is the wave that I could express myself through as an art form. But could be anything. It could be paint, literature, poetry, movement, and colors, textures, shapes. I kind of try to use all those concepts in order to produce what I feel when I play. So for me, music is just a channel more than a style, more than any sort of it's beyond genres.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. So, all right. People are, I called it the Latin Free Jazz because I think people are interested in culture, in
Mhm.
cultures,
Mhm.
in ethnicities,
Mhm.
and what would that would mean for people? What does that mean to the artist? But to because and what does the idea of free jazz mean to you? Let's actually why don't you just talk? Do you relate to that word or not?
Well, it depends what free is.
Yeah.
Free,
So what
free.
is free to you? What does it mean to you?
you
I
know,
mean, I'm not defining it for you. You
of
define it.
course. Well, that two words, free and jazz, and for me, there's no such thing as free thing, because we always are relate toward things that we already know. So we gravitate toward what we know. So the more we expand our um, our curiosity of knowledge, so the more we add to that part, but I still gravitating toward things that we know. So we still dealing with some sort of a frame. So and free and jazz means that for some people might think that I just go and play whatever you want, which
Is
I
that
don't,
what you think free means?
I don't think. I guess for me, free is be able to play what you have inside within. So you are able to present your work without any, again, same conversation, without any sort of a category. So you're generating music, you're generating music alive, which is not live music. So for me, music at the moment is something that is alive. And I guess for the concept of generating something alive might be might enter into the free category, but again, I don't really.
Like categories.
Yeah, categories. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't know. For me that's a hard question because I don't know how to answer it.
Well, that's what I like to ask.
That's good.
And so so it seems like there's like a tension in you within the about this concept of free, but and one of the ways that you I think I'm not sure I understand you,
Mhm.
but I think that you're talking about improvisation.
Yeah. Well.
And what is the relationship then between improvisation and composition for you?
That is a great question because in my specific case, the way I see it, um, we are composing in the real time. I am in the music that I like to present on uh, next Saturday is I've been kind of try to organize ideas in order to make like a composition in real time in order to make uh, structure whatever come up at the moment. So for me, that's something that have been intriguing me for a long time, and using, as you say before, like probably bringing my culture into the approach. Let's say I'm Cuban, I'm Afro-Cuban, and I grew up listening to Afro-Cuban and folkloric musical expression, and so I'm kind of culturally I'm part of that community. Um, but at the same time, I include other influences, information that I've been curious and studied and been researching uh, classical music, jazz, or so-called jazz, and that sort of a language. And for me, when I put everything together, I just try to let use myself as a channel, and and organizing all the ideas that could come from different sources, but all those ideas kind of merge in one sound, and that's what for me, in my specific case, that's what I play.
So where where do you what do you feel drawn to, or drawn to anything? I mean, not what I'm getting at is not simple. What motivates you when you are trying to be in real time? You want to be in real time because you get something from that moment that can only happen in real time. Is that true? Is it because so what is it? Can you talk just a moment about this, and then can you just tell me what is it you're trying to manifest in real time?
Keeping the music alive. For me, that's something that motivates me. The challenge also to be able how to construct something. A piece could be a short piece or big piece, but it's being generating or being created in that specific moment. So it's like the music is in the present. So when it's in the present, it's alive because that's the way we are. That's the way we live. We live in the present. So we have some memories from the past, but we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So we have some ideas what's going to happen in the future. So, but we adjust always those plans that we might have, because we don't know what could happen. That could happen or not. So we don't have the control of it. However, we have the control of the present. And for me, playing in the real time, composing in the real time, is having the control of the present and then creating something as is coming. So for me, that's some very, very intriguing and very, and this is my way to connect with the audience as well, because I'm giving something that they just have one specific. That moment is when they are hearing it. They won't hear it the same way
Ever again.
ever again. Yeah.
Thank you.